Okay. Quick server reboot. Let's see if that kind of did the trick. Where the heck is my ship? All right. All right. Oh, there we go. Eight, nine. Oh, that's really long. That's really long. Also, Lancelot, why are you... Factions? You remember? Why is he showing up red? I don't know. I don't know why, but I love the sound of thrusters powering down. Boop. Boop. Right. YouTube says I'm offline. Oh, no, it didn't. It's just my internet connection went down on my monitor. On my monitoring computer. I am using a separate computer to monitor my stream for resource management reasons. There we go. I might need to restart the whole, like, actual server. Hmm. Anyway, that should help with those. A bunch of stuff. I don't think the glass goes in the things, right? The glass comes with me. The display definitely comes with me. I don't know what else I need up there. You know what I need to do? I need to just take all of this stuff and put it in not the drills, not the connector. That one, not that one, not that one, but this one. Just put all of this junk in the cargo container here. And then we can just fly up and complete, right? Which I can honestly do all of this from here. Because it's surface modeling, not volume. Don't need any bullets. I don't really need reactor stuff. I do need these things. I don't know that I will need those metals. I should check and see how much RAM this server is taking. Let's go with that for right now. Needs computers. Why don't I have any computers? Woo! Bungees! Those lag bungees, they are something else. I need a bunch of construction components to make this happen. Okay, let that lag bungee happen. Man, I do not like the idea that I'm going to have to get SSDs in here to make this work. That's not a pleasing thought unto me. We just need a bunch of construction components. And then computers. I should put a little tennis ball in here so that I know when I'm parked at the right point. You are, I take it, familiar with what I'm talking about, right? The tennis ball thing where you put a little tennis ball in your garage so that when you drive forward, it hits the windshield on your car, and then you don't run all the way forward, but you're far enough in. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Maybe. Da-da-da, construction components is what we do need. Also computers, so make 10 for me. Boop, boop. Yeah, I kind of just want to get this one skyworthy. Which means we need gyroscopes too. Gyroscopes. We do need gyroscopes. Look, it is so little. G. G is for gyro. Now, I don't think we need very many gyroscopes in here. But symmetry, right? So we do actually need gyroscopes. That is legitimately a thing we will need. 2 might be enough. I do not plan on whipping this thing around, but I do need it to stay upright. Whip your thing back and forth. Wait a minute. Yeah, we went there. What you got? With a chain. With a chain? That's pretty metal. bottom and just bore through the planet. So the idea actually is that this piston, or this is a bunch of drills on a piston stack, and then you just kind of hop from space to space, drill a pit, and then go mining inside. I guess we could just put drills instead of feet. That would be kind of intense. And just bore on in. That'd be pretty wicked. All right. Dose. Skiddity bop bop beep bop a diddly-o. That's not a gyroscope, that is a decoy. 1, 2. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, let me take these computers. Huh. Huh. Wee. Oh, I need 100 computers? Oh no, I needed 20. Yay! Control station! Oh my gosh. Soon we'll be able to fly. This is going to be so intense. Oh. 4. Yep, there we go. Woo! Far off meteor showers. Far out, dude. All right. So, now what? Now what do we need to actually fly this thing? We have thrusters. We have... Oh, that's a good spot for that. We need gyroscopes. I would like landing feet, but we can actually do without landing feet, especially if we pick up a bit more. Yeah, if we pick up a bit more everything works. Oh, we need the ejectors. I didn't ever actually plan those. Ejectores. Huh? Lag spikes are my main problem in this game. I love to play, it doesn't roll too forth. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, and the gyros, for sure. Hoop. What? What? But I don't want a small ship ejector. I want a large ship ejector. What did I do wrong? What am I always doing wrong? There's only one ejector. Is there not a large ship ejector? There's a collector for large and small ship. Why don't I see an ejector? Am I missing something? Buy you by the Nintendo Wii. More Wii. I dig it. I dig it. Where? No, but seriously, how do you... It should be an ejector, but that's just a small ship. I don't... How do I... Am I missing something? I gotta be... Missing something? I can't put... Injectors? Gyros, gyros. Did I get my gyro components? Many of them. Is there like a... So the conveyor sorters, the sorters should only take stone. What on earth is taking the wheel? Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that, I guess. We can use the connector. Do you want to rebuild that other large thruster? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do. Which one am I missing? It's this one. Desfortunamente. Oh. Empty out all your containers, set connector to collect all and throw out. If you need to eject only some ore, set connector to throw out and move junk to it manually. You can also program me to clear the area without collecting the ore. Okay. Yeah, we're using conveyor sorters to do the selective portion. I got conveyor sorters, and I'm going to repeat this cluster, which you can't see because I got this in the way. But this cluster here, over here, so there's another one over there. And that way we can double time everything. Okie dokie. So, he's right. We do need to do another large ship, large Atmo thruster. Which it looks like he may have just done. I think I need steel plates for that. Okay, yeah, just move junk to it manually. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of it until in one of my earlier streams, Lancelot was like, you know, you're going to have a lot of leftover, or a lot of spare stone. Are you going to get rid of it anyway? And I was like, huh. I hadn't thought about that. But yes, there will be quite a mass of unwanted stone if I'm drilling this way. So this stack is designed to automatically collect and throw out stone. I didn't realize connectors would do that. That's cool. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, this is going to be the, well, so many freaking motors are needed for what we're doing. Where's the way up? It's got to be in between these. No, I'll find a different spot. Problem is, I do actually eventually want to air seal this. $500 steer prey. There are really only 4 motors in this thing? Well, that's not what I expected at all. I was expecting a whole lot more of those. Okay, guess I don't need these. But I can put them on... Not the connector. Not the cryo chamber. Yeah. This medium cargo container. Can I... Alright. Can we just... I built this ship for a reason. I built this city. Air seal with glass and keep the view. Yeah, that's a lot of what I'm doing. The main issue is running the conveyor routes, which I think I may just use junctions in the holes, and then I got to make an airlock. And then I got to figure something out about keeping the airlock airtight. So let's just fill this up. With all the things we think we need, let's go make a mess. All these crazy things indeed. Let's go break something. And by break something, I mean fix it. So I actually don't want to do the bottom airtight. Do it. What's he doing? I think he's going to test the drill out. Metal grids and even more motors. Let that save. Whee! Oh. Oh, he was testing that. I thought he was testing the drill. Wrong way. A chicka chicka chicka. A chicka chicka cow 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 cow. I am missing a thruster, and it makes me feel slightly exposed. I think that's a weird feeling to think that my ship looks kinda naked, but it does. Right? Does anyone else get that vibe? The ship is like slightly naked without that thruster in the front middle. It's like a loincloth. Like a spaceship loincloth. Like a suit. Fine. Like a spaceship suit. Alright. We wanted metal grids. Metal grids! Man, you know what else I want? Is a glass of water. Does that sound really good to you? Because it sounds really good to me right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know what the other thing we were going to try and do was? It's not travel necessarily super fast, because this game is actually pretty hard speed limited. Which is done intentionally, because in earlier versions of the game, it was entirely likely that you would get completely ejected from your ship. Nice cold glass near the comp for that reason. It's the best way. I just got home kind of later than I anticipated. And as a result, can I fit through this window? I don't think I can. As a result, I got started in kind of a hurry. Okay, I'm thinking there's like no way I'm going to get to the one on the other side. I'm just not going to try. I'm just going to back out. And call it good. We're going to We're going to say that we got what we could. Like we've done some good damage. Anti-damage? Contra damage? Oh, ooh. Oh, they don't change. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. I'll get the one on the other side. Which I actually have to get out to do. Because that cockpit isn't properly connected to the inventory, or the thing, and then do more Dwarf Fortress, especially new updates. Oh, is there a new update? I get this weird like thing where I'll play it for a little bit, and then I'll sort of forget to play, and then it doesn't really occur to me to keep doing it, which is kind of weird. But that's sort of how it goes. So I haven't really thought about it in a while. I did watch somebody streaming it the other day, and I was like, yeah, I could get back into that. I'm thinking I might get a texture pack just to see what that sort of game, what the game is like when you can, you know, you don't have to turn your brain inside out. Yeah, it's for Minecraft, it helps a lot that my roommates are super into it, and so every once in a while we'll all be like, we should Minecraft. We should totally Minecraft, and then we'll get way into it for a little while. And I do have a server. Ah! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. You did do that. Iron Hand? Okay. I will look it up. It's probably going to be like, lol, I don't know, Lazy Noob Pack. But Iron Hand. I don't need solar cells. I might need metal grids. I don't even know what I need. Way more metal grids and a bunch of steel plates. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let's try that. 12 out of 10. Yes. Aha. Okay. Gyroscopes. Check. Directional thrusters. Check. Five directions of thrust. Check. Oh, does it add cheats and stuff? You know, the weirdest thing, speaking of the Lazy Noob Pack, because the thing about that, right, is it's just a single executable and then everything just kind of works. To this day, I think the single most viewed video on my channel is my Dwarf Fortress episode 0, how to install Dwarf Fortress. It didn't hook up. Which is going to be a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I mean, you pretty much just like look up or you just find one you like and then dun, unpack it, right? Like there's not any complicated installing or anything. I imagine there are some that do, but it's about on par with Forge mod loader in it. Is Endgame my terrible computer? Yeah, that's the fun. That's the fun part, right? No, that's actually, of all the myriad ways in which you can fail that game, that's the only one that's like not fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Hook up the drills and conveyor system. 10. 10, 10, 10. We can do it from here. So what we need, let's put all this into my weld ship. We'll need motors. I don't think we'll need this many motors, but let's do this. Weld ship. Because tools. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I would expect. It's the sort of thing that if you have never messed around in your own file system, it's pretty daunting. Which is fine. I mean, plenty of people don't, right? I guess I have a weird perspective on that. I'm tech support, so I see a lot of people who do not mess around in their own file system. Which is always terrifying when you have to like restore somebody's files on their shares and they don't mess around in their file system. So there's a lot of confusion. Nobody knows what anybody's saying, and you're guaranteed to delete something that someone really wanted. It's great. Oh no, my nemesis! Changes my nemesis! He's left his calling card! Small steel tubes! Surprising adventures of me, said Digby Chicken Caesar. I need small steel tubes. Many, many, many small steel tubes. Which are not unlike cake-eating dwarves. See. Computer science instead of IT. Technically, I chose electrical engineering. IT chose me. I wanted to be like an RF engineer, but I didn't get the grades and I didn't interview well enough for it. So here I am. Small steel tubes. How many do we need? Don't care. Construction components? Don't care. I started in comp sci, but anything after like rudimentary programming just wasn't. It didn't tickle my brain the right way. The actual, algorithmic design and optimization was kind of algorithmic optimization was always just kind of didn't fit my head right or whatever. So I went over to the dark side and did electrical engineering instead. And so I became one of those guys who goes, oh, sounds like a software problem. But it was mixed with a computer engineering, so we met all the people who got to pass it back and forth between themselves with why that was so amusing to me. Ah, but that was good times. Okie dokie. Back and over. Ah, look at that. Let's learn binary float conversion by... Ugh. Why would you... Ugh, I hate that. Ugh. Is he making you do the full, he or she? They making you do the full... Hello. Hello, roommate. Like the full 32 bits of it? Or 64. I could totally see someone being like, no, we're going to do it in double. Smart people use double. Roger. Yeah. So I see a lot of that in like freshman and sophomore classes, right? And then you don't see nearly as much of it when you get actually to 7, 8, and 9. Oh, good. Can you imagine like the full 32-bit thing? You've got to memorize all of the different fields. Yeah, the sort of manual crap. That reaction too is what one of my friends gave to me. Just a second, there's a fly. When I told him that we were back in Digital Logic or whatever, we were doing K-maps. He was like, "What, by hand? The heck kind of Carnot map can you do by hand?" And I was like, "I don't know, 4 variable." And he was like, "Yeah, what good is that to anybody? Nobody uses a freaking 4 variable K-map. Like, use 256 variable functions because this is the real world now. Nobody's going to do that crap by hand." Yeah. But I guess it's good to see how it's done so you kind of get an idea of that sort of thing. It's kind of cool looking. All right. Learned it in college on the Apple II, so yeah, ugh. Gross. Super gross. I guess I see doing it a little bit, like getting that visceral sense is nice. Though again, I come from Double E, so there is a reasonable chance that I will have to do a little bit more, or that a Double E is going to have to do a little bit more, like manual memory map editing than a computer scientist will have to do. So I can see it being a little bit more valuable in that field, but nonetheless, it is nice to like get that visceral sense of what the thing is doing. But it's still a giant freaking pain, and it still fails to feel like a good idea ever. Every time you do it, you just feel dumber for having done it. Really? Did I actually do that? I did. Yeah. Like, I get that. I had a circuits professor who had us literally map out NAND gates, like, with colored pencils, draw out everything by hand. And it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. I put that in the wrong spot. And do you know what? I don't really care. I don't really care. Will it fly? I bet it will. Okay, taking out the center support. I should probably wait until he gets back. He said he went for a smoke. K-maps are the circuits. The circuits, right? Like literally laying out MOSFETs or mapping out functions in terms of NAND gates. Circuits. Oh, okay, cool. I did really like my IC class. That was actually a lot of fun. There's some really cool tools for circuit modeling. And GSpice and what have you. Xornandor. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, my junior or senior... I think that was junior because that was 310? 315? Yeah. The class project was basically building a microprocessor on an FPGA, and that was super entertaining. Organization architecture, so we're going to the basics and we're programming in ARM and machine language. Nice. Yeah, we did it in VHDL, and then oh, whew. Oh, yeah. It was actually super cool. The only part he didn't have us do was designing the memory banks. He just gave us those. And when he was like, yeah, we could have you do the memory banks, but that's super boring. And it's literally nothing but flip-flops. It's just a huge bank of flip-flops, so I don't care. Yeah, it was super cool. And my lab partner in that ended up being my TA in advanced, like, intermediate programming for electrical engineers, which was super fun. It's always good to be buddies with your TA. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, are you ready? Ah! I gotta get to a place where I can actually see. Whew. Okay. So first we gotta set up our functions. Oh, nope, before we do that, we gotta set up our groups. Okie dokie. Right, here we go. Okay, so first, control panel, groups. The rotor doesn't need one. The pistons, I got. The thrusters, I'm not too worried about right now. Furnaces, thrusters, connectors. Cockpit, ejectors, connectors, control stations, conveyor sorter, don't care, cryo chambers. Drill. All the drills need to be in a block group called drills. Trolls. Turrets are fine, gyroscopes are fine, thrusters are fine. Reactors are fine, medical rooms are fine. I think I got all the pistons already, so that's fine. Spotlights, welders, don't care about that stuff. All right. So, are you ready? G. Groups. Drill pistons. 9. I don't need to mess that. Ooh. The thing is, I don't want them to extend at full speed, right? I just increase velocity. And then this one retracts them. And that's fine. They can retract and they can increase velocity. Drills, you just toggle them. Thrusters I don't need. All blocks. Where's my advanced rotor? Okay. Just attach, decrease safety lock speed, toggle block on, toggle block off. So I think rotors, if it's on, it goes. If it's off, it locks. So let's toggle block. Okay. Oh, we got to get back in here and go to the rotor. Turn the block off. Velocity actually very, very slow. Half a revolution per minute. 30. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So. Testing drill bits. Shaking real bad. Oh man, except from out here. Testing pistons. Woo! Woo! I think I actually have to do that through the control panel. The velocity shouldn't be more than 0.1 meters per second. See, that actually looks correct. That's the right amount. Okay, and then drill pistons. Nope, that's too much. 0.1. Let's let them retract. Good. And then they're retracted. Ugh. The rotor, what did we put the rotor on? 0.6. Okay. Testing rotation. Good rate. Sketchy bounce. The wobble means it's working. Yeah. Working extra hard. Oh, you know what I need to do before I run out is come back to the oxygen generator. Fill mine up here. I could just double click, but drill the ground now. Save first. Might as well. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. I'll order them. Large block. Jiggity gyros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you want to rotate horizontally really fast to get an even drill and more, yeah, horizontal at least much faster than vertical, for sure. That I think that is the smallest or slowest speed I can get it to go vertical without messing with programming blocks. So that is a thing I could do, is get programming blocks and make it so that it drops the first one the slowest, and then the next one, and then the next one, and it just does them one at a time. Oh, actually, I got like 10 pages. I can just do that, right? I can just do each drill or each piston separately, and then let it rotate slowly. So that will work out. Let's actually, let's try and do that. Go up here. There's only 6 of them. So, okay. Pistons. I do like having an all retract. They're all just named piston. That's freaky. Just gonna give them arbitrary names. Piston A. Oh no, it's in a block group. I meant to name it. Piston A. Piston B. I have no idea which one is where. This one is the one that's actually connected to the ship. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That moment.
When you find the electric longboard you've been looking at on sale for like $300 off. You're like $20 short.
No! No! Click on Show HUD so you can see which is which. Oh. But that would be like intelligence stuff. Why would I do that? That'd be like if I was good at this. Where am I showing HUD? Did that work? Did that not work? No? Staying in? Yeah. I don't think it matters so much. Because what we're actually after here is Control 2, which is our piston control. We still want... Oh, piston A is a good thing. What speed do they do if we extend? Does that just do normal speed? I would think that would work too, but I guess it not. That's just too bad. expend to a normal speed, or can I set what speed it does? Let's just make them all increase velocity until it starts moving. And then increase velocity, increase bellicosity. And then the whole piston group can retract. And then the drills can toggle. And the emotes and the rotor can toggle on off. Okay, so I think that takes care of those things. I gotta get some of these things. Just take random crap. Need metal grids. Metal grids. Need them grids. No thanks. Math test tomorrow. Well, because I'm done. On the one hand, I'm flattered. Thank you. On the other hand, I mean, it's a math test. I've always had, like, a thing for school. Like, I've always been way into going to school. Not totally sure what that's about, but there it is. What's the math you're in? Okay, is it just me, or is it like hella janked? Just metal grids. Alright. You could study math, right? You can leave this on in the background. Just gotta remember that what is it? The integral of u dv is the nope. Crap, I don't remember how to integrate by parts. Oh, linear algebra. Ooh, pneumonia, gross. Well done on that, though. I do not have quite so fine a record. I have played my share of hooky. I love school, but that doesn't mean that I'm a good kid. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. More like I'm kind of blushing. I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I need to do is mess with those gyros. Creep. Oh, boogers. These ones I know are ship gyros. These go into the group ship gyros. I gotta go name each of them individually. Come on down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna give them gyroscope 3. This is gonna be gyroscope. Drill head alpha. Which colors on what grids? Yeah, I don't. I have, yeah, I'm at a loss. But I do know that if you go up to a device and hit its control panel, then that will be the one that you see. White is always the grid that you're on, and I have noticed that the pistons are on separate grids, that's just super gross. Drill head beta. I should probably get them all, no, not like that. Spelling or looking the same. Yeah, I know that white is the one that's the grid that you're definitely on. And I know that the pistons are what separates those weird ones from me, so. Ugh. Drill. Head. Gamma. Hello. How's it going? Okay. I'm streaming. You have to find a color code. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. There's like a gradient on the pistons. That I don't know what that means, but there's a gradient on them. Drill head, a delta. All right. So what we're probably going to do, if we get this working, and I'm satisfied, drill a pit, and then I might actually have to call it a night. It's getting pretty late. And I've been on here for an hour and a half. Okay. So ship gyros, we got to take the ones that we know are drill head gyros. Yeah. That's how you do that. So what's that from? Oh, those must be on the welder ship. Drill bit gyro. Okay. So the drill bit gyros, I guess we need to be able to turn them on and off. Drill bit gyro. Toggle block. Okay, so turn them off, turn them on. On. Okay. Test 2. Gyros on, and drills. Much better. That's what we're looking for. Okay, drills off. So. Rotation. We actually do like the rotation. I could probably up it a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. What are you doing? Okay. Cycle the gyros. Cool. Rotation a bit. Maybe up to a whole rotations per minute. Okay, and go. Yeah, I like that speed. I like that one. Combining with drills. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready? It's swinging. It is swinging like a beast. Add pistons. Let's do them one at a time. So we just do one. Yeah. Yeah, look at that go. This is so great. I gotta move my camera. Okay. Dang it, I can't get a good angle that will let me get underneath. Okay. We did that one, so add one more piston. Oh my gosh, it's working! It's working! E.T., it's working! Server rubber banding. Okay. Touchdown. Oh my gosh, I wish I could see. This is so exciting. Oh man, actually I can see. I can see it terrifyingly. Look at what a mess this is. This is awesome. All right. One more piston. Are we over? How about a chair and take a look? Yeah, I gotta see. I gotta watch it doing its thing. Oh, it's stuck. Pistons down too fast. Okay. Let's retract the pistons. Oh, stuff's blowing up. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Maybe. Woo! Woo! Oh my, that was close. Okay. Pistons should be retracted. Drills are gone. Let's turn the rotor off. Aww. I was working a little fast on the pistons. Okay. Hmm. It's booming rocks. It totally is. There's a little puddle of rock poops. This is fantastic. I really need the rotor. No? So I think, yeah, I do need an inside camera. I think it should extend about 60 meters from there on down. Yeah, I'm so enamored by the rotor. I'm gonna have to take you up on that. I have to take your advice on that and just not spin it. It might be right. Yeah, it should get down to 60 meters. Past, actually, it's going to be 60 meters of extension, so the depth will be like 40. It's really not going to be that good. Spets? Don't know Spets. What is Spets? Ugh, back. And just make a square. Yeah. They don't have to be side to side, do they? They'll cover area. Woo! It's good mining setups. Okay. All right. I genuinely don't know. I have not got to the point in my life where I'm scheduling streams. It's pretty random. I apologize. That is where I want to get to. Mining rigs. I'm gonna look those up. Spets' mining rigs. But for right now, I'm pretty random. Many nights, but not all of them. Yeah. Weekends are often reliable? It's kind of mishmash. Hashtag not stalking. I mean, what's the follow button for? If not socially approved stalking. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a take two. Yeah. Yeah, we'll spacer them. We'll ditch the rotor. It'll be super duper great. I'll find it for him. Yeah. That's certainly not a bad way to be. But it is good to see repeat viewers. That's cool. It's like building a community. It's like having real friends and stuff. I mean, I have real friends. It's like having more friends and stuff. Yeah. I always panic a little bit when those go off. Oh, that's his drill. I thought those were the guns. I should really be checking out y'all's channels to see if you folks are posting things too. Because that is the way of things. In general, if people like your stuff, there's a good chance you will like theirs. Maybe? Alright, well, I'm going to clean up, and then I think I'm actually going to head to... getting out of here. Can't say that I will be on tomorrow. But I guess I can't say that I won't. What on earth is tomorrow? Is Tuesday? That's the assembler. Those don't go in there. This goes in here. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. But thank you for coming along. Have a good night, and good luck on your linear algebra test. I will see you in some future stream. Maybe the next one. Good night.